I absolutely agree with you. And to be fully transparent, there's a time where I almost got caught up in the likes and the views on Instagram and Instagram specifically. And I remember, I think it was a couple of years ago that Instagram removed the likes and the views from it because apparently there was a number of people who were committing suicide as a result. And I spoke to someone who has attempted suicide, and he explained something to me that I didn't know until that time. He said people who are suicidal, to them it's always an option, meaning that it's either do I get up today, like for example you and I, right? Do I get up today or do I not get up today? It's pretty black and white, right? He told me for him it's do I get up today, do I not get up today, or do I kill myself? And when he said that, it was shocking to me. And then I started to look back on the likes and views where you have someone, as you mentioned, they don't have maybe the quality time with whomever, and they don't get what they want. So they're like, do I post another video? Do I take down this video or do I end my life? And that's where it's heartbreaking because you and I are about in the same age group. We didn't think that way at all. And this is just the generation after us who are thinking this way. So I agree with you. Maybe unintentionally, there's a disconnect because our adulthood has been social media. We didn't have social media like today through our childhood. Whereas this generation that we're raising, they're having it from their infancy. And I'll let you comment on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's scary. It's scary. So this morning I got up and I'm looking at the news, and an actress, I don't know if you know Regina King, but she's a African American female actress, and she's been in like so many movies, especially with us in our age group, right? And her son, her only child, 26-year-old young man, committed suicide. And I thought to myself, wow, like it's becoming, you just said it, like that's the option. That is the option for people who are suicidal, which has been, excuse me, but it almost feels as if it is more. That it's becoming more of the culture. And I think again we have to really give that quality time to our children. And I'm not just saying little kids. When I speak of children, I mean any youth, anyone that's younger than us, anyone actually. We have to just start giving quality time to people, our significant others, our senior citizens, our parents, and our, like, we just have to give that quality time because COVID, I can't help but to, well, I know due to my clients and even myself, COVID has had a huge impact on our mental health. That's another topic. So, with that and people being stuck in the house and not knowing if they're going to get the virus, and then if they get the virus, if that's going to mess up their health, whether or not the vaccination is really for them. It's just so much. And then you getting the virus after you get vaccinated, and people are, upset about that. And we don't even know what the long-term effects really are from getting this virus. Being quarantined at home, not having support systems. We add all that onto everything else. I mean, that sounds like a lot of anxiety and depression to me.
I'd be surprised when we come out of all this if we didn't see a significant increase in mental health related issues. because, and I've shared this example with so many other people, when you commit a crime and you go to jail, you're in a house isolated away from society. The worst criminals are isolated by themselves. They go into solitary confinement or they got a solitary situation. You look at some people now, as you mentioned, senior citizens. Imagine being 70 and 80 and you can't see your loved ones because of what's going on. You're by yourself alone. Let's be very honest. Those retirement homes, they can be very lonely places. You look forward to seeing your daughter, your son, your grandchildren come in and say hi once a week, an hour out of the day, whatever. Some people don't have that. And for the people who are living alone, the same four walls, day after day after day. It's painful to think about. That's probably why you see pet adoption on the rise, because they want at least someone to be at the door waiting for them.